Rhonda's already here. Like it didn't take long. Look at Rhonda ready to go.
Rhonda, she's the best supporter ever. She wants to
She
see me
did.
at my wit's end, done with everything and exhausted and showing up because you made me.
Yes, I did. And I don't think this is your wit's end because if this is your wit's end, then wow, that says something. The rest of the world has to watch out.
It's been a hard couple days. It has not been easy. I've had some mini meltdowns, but we came out of it, didn't we?
Yes, I've had some meltdowns too since last Thursday. Since last Thursday, I've had a few meltdowns. I mean, with the energy shift and everything going on, it's like I'm in the house.
Yeah. Art Simpson in the house.
Yep.
So
It,
do you want to sort of preface my story?
okay. So Annie, okay, so here's the reality of where we're at in the world, this life, right? Like where we are today. Over the last week with Annie moving, starting her something new role and everything going on with her pop-up lives and doing the new podcast with Scott and everything that she has going on in the world and then virtually teaching too, right? We forgot about that one.
Yeah, Zoom school.
Right, and then an 8 and 11-year-old that are going through their own stuff, and then just like the world, right? Like so much going on, and then your constant transformation to your best self daily, and that alone's a battle for most people, even in the most perfect circumstance. Um, I'm going through the same thing I've been going through for seems like ever now. Um,
Yeah.
like 7 months feels like 70 years. Like I feel like this is a permanent situation almost. Um, but going through everything I'm going through, it's very parallel to what you're going through in many ways. And then my transformation and everything I'm working on and doing. And then, trying to find time for myself, taking a break from LinkedIn, right? Because I just needed that break because it's sucking the life out of me in a lot of ways. Because I put so much out there when I do it, and I put my heart and soul on the line when I respond
Well,
to
and
people.
you're allowing it to, because that's what
Right,
we do.
right. So being an empath, being everything that we are, being true to ourselves to the best of our ability each day, we put it out there. We put it on the line. We're being as the most authentic we can at that moment, right? And a lot of times that means, putting the energy out there and reaching people on a different level. Um, and when we do that, obviously it has great results, but it also takes something from us. And you've been online a lot less lately because of everything you're doing, right? I mean, tomorrow you won't have Wi-Fi, so that's a good reason not to be online. It's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Um, but like it's forcing us to be offline more, and it's forcing us to be more present in our lives and be more present in our current circumstance.
But when you do have all of, like, I have this, when I say a lot going on, I mean, like, I just started a huge new endeavor that I'm trying to ramp up and get, going. And I have to be active in every way professionally. And I am. But like at the same time, I'm alone moving a 3-bedroom house to a new house. And it's you accumulate a lot of shit in 4 years. I mean, it's really unbelievable the amount of I really would like to turn into a minimalist after doing this packing. And it's been quite a strain on me for many reasons, mentally, emotionally, but also, physically, it's hard. Packing is hard. So physically it's been beating me up, but really, like, I honestly started to feel like there was a vice around my neck, and like, it was never, I had it today. I said to you, I'm like, it's never ending. Every time I think I'm done, and I couldn't breathe, every time I think I'm done, I turn and there's another cabinet that's filled with stuff that I have to do. I can't believe how much stuff I have. And it's, it has to be done over a certain amount of time. I'm by myself, and it's a lot. And, then on top of that, you got to deal with kids, and you got to deal with ending water bills and electricity and making sure that it starts at the new place, and, that it's in your name and the mail's forwarded and everything, the movers, and paying for everything, and, getting new clients on the books and starting new business and doing my podcast, which I just wasn't going to stop. Why would I stop my momentum? Right. But I didn't, you pointed out to me that I didn't give myself any slack. Like I cut myself. I booked my days this week, except for the day tomorrow with the movers coming, like it was a regular week. I mean, it just was not smart. Was not the way that I would do it again.
There was not a lot of self-compassion in that decision making.
There was none. There was none.
Right. And magically, I guess you expected the packing to happen, right? Because a normal day burns you out because of how much you exert on a daily basis, right? You're giving everything to everything you do.
Yeah.
So then you add packing, those 15-minute windows in between your 72 calls a day.
Right.
It kind of.
Yeah, it takes its toll for sure, and it's never ending. And then like I give away stuff. Me too. Oh my God, me too. That's the thing. Like it's not like I didn't do that. It's not. What are you laughing at, Michael?
I'm just thinking that you can open like a used women's clothes store. Like you really.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
And a shoe store. And a shoe store.
I know. And honestly, like I wear this. Like I wear like cutoff shirts and leggings every day. So there's no reason for me to have the closet that I have. It's ridiculous. But anyway, my daughter's like I am. So she has so much stuff and it's just been really, really overwhelming. Oh, thank you. The universe will still. So what happened was I'm doing all these things and it's feeling really, really overwhelming. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know what happened exactly. There's a couple things that happened, but all of a sudden I just went like, fuck off. I'm done. I hit my wall of being upset, anxious, nervous, scared. I can't do this bullshit. And I went, well, this is what's packed and they're coming when they come and I'll do it when I do it. And it's done for the most part.
So I'm going to fill in a blank here, right? I'm going to fill in a blank. So what happened was that I got overwhelmed, right? Like we're there for each other. We talk each other through these things. We help each other on that level all the time. And this specific time when you turned to me to talk you through it, I was crumbling because all three kids were having 3 different meltdowns at the exact same time, which you heard when we were on the phone. And it was like, I was looking at it and I felt like the world was crumbling on me. Like I literally had 22 billion souls on my shoulders, right? And it was just this quicksand, this suffocating, this feeling that I got. And basically what happened was you went from needing help to being the helper. And when you did that, you flipped this switch in yourself that completely did everything. Because I didn't
realize that I did that though. It just sort of happened where I was just like, this is what I'm doing right now. This anxiety, it's not working for me. Like I surrendered to it. I just went, you know what? What's done is done. What's going to be done when they get here tomorrow to pick up my stuff is done. And the rest I'll take care of. And I don't feel a drop of anxiety about it right now. I truly don't. I feel we're programmed to spend in excess, but it'll all work out. Yeah.
But what you did was you went from your meltdown to helping me get out of my meltdown within minutes. And then after you did that, that not only showed you internally, subconsciously that you had the strength to be there for somebody else, but you also then from that point forward were there for yourself.
Well, yeah, you're right. That's the thing. It was like second nature. Like I was like, oh, he's freaking out. Well, I gotta jump in and help. And I was there as much as I could be. And then I just said, this is bullshit and I'm done being scared of this. So this whole thing has been sort of a closure for me in a lot of aspects of my life. So thank you, Rhonda. I'm glad I surrendered too. It just was like a switch went off. Yes,
Kenny.
He did. He shaved. Look at his baby face, and he can't play with it anymore while he's talking like how he does. So what's he gonna do?
I don't know. I'm kind of curious because I don't have that double chin I can play with either. So it's
you need like a fidget spinner.
I do.
Those were in for like a week.
Yeah, I had 10 of them and I broke them all in 2 days. So
yeah, shocker.
Yeah, seriously, they don't work. Not for me.
So anyway, that's the end of my story.
Well, I think, but look, it's all the work you're doing. It's everything that you're working on. It's a complete show to everything that you've been putting into yourself lately, right? And you've been doing so much work and you've been wanting it so bad that when a moment came that you needed it most, you shined for another person.
Well, thank
And
you.
and that's the key, right? That's when you know that you're changing. When you're able to drop your crisis to be there for somebody else that's in your life, it says everything about what's going on with you, right? That is the truth. That is your truth. You opened yourself up to the world of possibilities in if it is in as you know I can't even speak in like a second. Like you actually, he's gonna um
No
you
comment.
no comment. Yeah, no. I'm not going with it. Not a no, no. But but that's what did it because somebody else in your life needed you and you went straight to instinct mode when if you didn't do this work, you might not have been there right now, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
probably would have crumbled also,
yeah,
or, you know, freaked
and it's
out
tough.
more. I just stopped it. It was just, I'm here. I surrender. I overcome. Just let's just do it already. Enough with the bullshit. That's how I feel.
And you did. And you did it. And it's not even about trying. You did it. You single-handedly lifted me up with like your pinky, like it wasn't even a thing. And you just went about your day and you just got everything done.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not
I
like
mean,
the best with compliments like that, so that's
well,
enough.
you didn't get a great nap, but you did get everything done.
There was no nap. No nap happened, even though I was up. I slept 2 hours last night. There was no nap. It's just what it is right now. I've turned that over as well. Hopefully, I'll get some sleep tonight. But tomorrow's a big day. But I think the hardest part is behind me. I really do.
The hardest part was today.
Yeah.
The hardest part was surrendering it because that's the only hard part about this whole process. The rest of it you already had. You were just trying to control every micro situation.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's tough, right? Because we grasp onto things to hold, especially when it's closure in a lot of ways. Like we're always looking for something to hold on to and have some type of control in our life, right?
Sure.
And
Sure. And
and
how can I not want to, I'm in charge of everything here. I have to control some of it. And then it's like, what can I control and what can I let go and what is up to me and what is up to the universe and all of that. So I had to sort of learn through this, and I did. I don't want to do it again anytime soon. I don't want to move again anytime soon. It's a bear to do, emotionally and physically. But I definitely learned a lot as like I think I grew as a person and human.
well, I mean, there's no thinking involved. You 100% did. I
Yeah.
mean, you 100% transformed through this process. You evolved so much in this last week that you're almost unrecognizable.
And I didn't even shave my face.
No, not at all. No.
Mm,
You didn't put on makeup, you didn't bleach your teeth, you didn't do any of that
Not,
crazy stuff.
none of it. None of it
No,
today.
no.
This is it.
That's it. That's you packing all day.
Yes, this is me packing all day. It's just what you get. I can't help it.
Horrible circumstance. Horrible. I don't know how to deal with it.
Um,
Um,
um, so that's the story.
it's so weird. It
Is it
really is
weird?
strange. Yes, it is.
Well,
It's
it's
really.
like you don't have a pet on your face anymore.
I don't, and it's kind of awkward. It goes there, right?
Does it feel so soft?
It does actually. Yeah, it does. I definitely need somebody else's opinion though.
My
Um,
calendar just told me that I'm moving tomorrow. So
you by
just
the way,
in case everybody wants to make sure they know what I'm doing.
yes.
I'm moving. I haven't talked about it at all, but I'm
No,
moving.
no,
Not
no.
at
It's
all.
never come up at all. Not even a
Never.
single, not a single
Never.
time.
No, not a big deal. No big deal.
But you are
So
crushing. You are crushing it,
thank you.
and
Thank you.
you're evolving and transforming and doing your new role and expanding your podcast from one show a week to 3 shows a week, and dealing with virtually teaching kids and dealing with the tween and dealing with just everything that you've been going through emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, like across all. I agree, Rhonda. I agree.
She's talking to you.
Oh, I don't know which one you were talking to, but I'm going to go with you.
She's talking to you. The calendar. It just popped up like in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thanks. I wasn't sure what I was doing tomorrow. Thank you for telling me. Really? Thanks for the update.
You sure? I mean, I wasn't sure about that.
Is it tomorrow the day? Is that when the numbers are coming? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what debacle occurs tomorrow. But I think the worst is over. I do. I have a very good attitude about it.
Well, the worst is over because you already let it go. That was the key to that was the key to the whole part.
I had to release. I had to just say, is what it is. Just is what it is.
And that's it. And just like getting live tonight when I quasi forced you, like there was like
fine. I mean, you want me to go live with you all the time. I can't all the time, but I was so not. I didn't fight you.
Thank you, Rhonda.
I didn't fight you on it tonight. I just said fine because I knew you were going to say talk about everything you overcame and everything that you're doing, and
you have to.
So I can't say no to you. Like there's only so many nights I can say no. Like no. Then occasionally I'm going to say yes.
Well, I mean that's the thing, right? It goes back to Jim Carrey
so you're saying there's a chance?
Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance, right? Like how many? 1 in a million? That's amazing. That's awesome. I'll go for it. Like that's a win.
You're saying there's a chance.
And I think he even brought it up when they saved the husband. It was like, so you're saying I still have a chance?
Yeah, exactly. No debacle. You'll have a great day. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate you so much. I miss you. I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm so glad to see you. I actually I couldn't sleep last night because of anxiety, and I watched Michael's live and I saw your comments, and it was really, I felt like I was there with you guys. It was nice. It was a good conversation.
Oh, I think Annie was missing out. I think Annie felt like she missed it, so she couldn't say no tonight. I think that's how I talked her into it.
I don't think so. I thought it was a great, really cathartic, really raw live of yours. I said that. I posted that. So nice work.
I appreciate it. The key is just to be raw and authentic, and it just happens.
Yeah. But sometimes it's more interesting than other times, and sometimes it's more, you're digging down into deeper layers than others, and you were just you had a flow going. It was like the cadence of it was very inviting.
Rhonda, I really believe it's a reflection of Annie on me that's doing it. I don't think it's anything to do with me.
Not tonight.
I don't know. I mean, you're glowing like through the screen. Like I had to put the screen brightness all the way down right now. So
Shut up.
I couldn't take it. Like my sunglasses were in the car, so I couldn't handle it.
Oh man. Well, I guess, that's all I got.
That's all you got? Nothing else to talk about?
Nope.
Nothing
else to talk about.
Well, then I guess we'll call it a night for tonight.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get another one about how she got into a fist fight with the movers tomorrow night.
No debacle will occur. Rhonda said so.
I agree.
Nice pair of lips. He does have nice lips. You can see his face now. Nice.
It's so strange. It really is strange. I'm not used to it. Thank you, Rhonda. Thanks,
Rhonda. We love you.
We do. We definitely do. And yeah, we get along pretty well. There's might be something there. All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Have a good night.